Welcome back to our channel, your source for the newest news and undisclosed narratives about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we give you exciting news. Catherine and William spotted in rare hand-holding and romantic moment. Fans go crazy. Not only do I like the stylish choices that Princess Catherine has made over the course of 14 years of writing about her, but I also adore the Wales family and the love that the Prince and Princess of Wales have for each other. The method in which they are demonstrating their love is not overt, yet it seems to be stronger. Although they have been married for 14 years, Prince William's manner of looking at Princess Catherine has not changed. Their rare glimpse of holding hands has caused their admirers to go absolutely wild with their love. Please allow me to bring you back to the moment that you most likely missed. Let's begin. May 2025, VE Day, 80 Concert Ivry Bugle Clad, a love after a hard time. Catherine drew attention to herself when she entered the Royal Albert Hall wearing a bespoke white Balcool suit designed by Alexander McQueen. The outfit was a blazer with satin-trimmed lapels, weighted hems, and micro-sequins that caught the floodlights like faraway stars. Effortlessly graceful, she moved with the matching pencil skirt, which was cut to the middle of her calf. Collingwood & Son had just been commissioned to create 5 graded Akoya pearl strands, and when they were placed around her neck, they framed her face with a dazzling gravity. A whimsical allusion to Victory Rolls from the 1940s was given by a little bow made of black velvet that was tucked into hair that was lightly waved. A testimony to Catherine's ability to stir high street hysteria is the fact that Zara's faux pearl collar sold out in a matter of minutes. Fans on social media burst with the hashtag #PearlPower, marveling at the perfect blend of history and modernity. Catherine wore an attire that was equal parts comfort and couture as she strolled down the shoreline of Sydney Harbour at twilight. She wore a wrap coat by Amelia Wickstead in a dove gray color over a flowing tea-length dress in blush pink, which was worn with a velvet-trimmed belt to tighten her waist. As the sun set behind the Opera House, she carried a modest mulberry purse under her arm and wore glittering Giant Vito Rossi nude shoes on her feet. The moment William took a moment to arrange Catherine's shawl, fans went absolutely wild, filling Instagram with pictures that were titled Kate's Harbour Glow and praising the effortless glamour of an Australian evening at the time. June 2023, Niagara Falls Adventure Polka Romance. In front of the rumbling waterfalls, Catherine re-wore her cherished Alessandra rich silk crepe midi dress, which had a navy and ivory striped pattern. Catherine wore a cropped white cardigan, a fishing vessel-style cap, and Swede block heel heels as accessories to bring the dramatic design down to earth. As the mist enveloped them, Catherine clenched her fingers around William's, her eyes beaming with excitement. Some users on YouTube repeatedly played the video, commenting on what they referred to as the fairy tale moment of spray and spots, while other users on Twitter inundated their feeds with love confessions using the hashtag Spothadot. May 2023, Coronation Opening Procession Regal Intimacy. Inside Westminster Abbey, Catherine donned an ivory coat dress designed by Alexander McQueen and sculpted by Sarah Burton. The dress's pearl button detailing and sculpted shoulders echoed the ceremonial formality of the crowning. As they stood under the golden arches, she and William reached beneath the pew to clasp hands, a personal demonstration of their union that was broadcast to millions of people. The real coronation moment and royal romance in the quietest space were among the remarks that were seen on the side-by-side photographs that fans shared of themselves, with their hands clasped together in shows of sympathy. March 2022, Commonwealth Day Service Continuity and Progress. Catherine's heirloom double-breasted cobalt coat, which was buttoned to hide a matching sheath, caused the temperature to significantly increase in more ways than one when she emerged from the doors of the Abbey into the wet March air. She wore a modest 3-row pearl necklace and a flash of antelope silk pumps below, all of which were a sign of respect for tradition. Crowds applauded as she walked hand in hand with William. The hashtag Commonwealth couple was trending at the time, and people were hailing the power couple for joining the past and the future together. April 2021, Prince Philip's funeral, quiet solidarity. Catherine's Temperley London coat dress was a charming way to comply with the dress code, which required her to wear black. The contoured waist, velvet collar and cuffs, and modest hem of this garment provided the ideal canvas for the 4-row Japanese pearls that belonged to the late Queen. Vogue described the sight of her and William walking beside Philip's coffin with their hands clasped as a wordless vow of shared duty. The snap caused online communities to write love emojis and express personal comments under the photograph. June 2019, Prince George's balcony debut, family pride. On that beautiful June day, Catherine shone brightly in a Jenny Packham coat dress that was pastel yellow in color and embroidered with flower designs that were stylized. A pillbox hat and well-matched nude shoes completed the bright ensemble. Catherine grasped for William's hand when baby George joined them on the balcony, and the two of them smiled together, which captured the intimate pride of the young couple. Fans filled the webcam at Buckingham Palace with remarks such as "the proudest parents," and shops claimed that comparable yellow dresses with the hashtag George and Charlotte were sold out almost immediately. March 2017, Ireland state visit, Irish welcome. Catherine opted to arrive in Ireland wearing a bespoke Alexander McQueen coat dress in an emerald green color. The coat dress had sculpted lapels and a hidden belt that were inspired by the geometry of shamrock rings. The two of them made a concerted effort to show their solidarity by walking hand in hand down the airplane runway. Fans welcomed her green light partnership with Prince William, while the Irish Times referred to her as the perfect shade of diplomacy. The hashtag Emerald Kate was trending on social media after the announcement. May 2016, Ottawa Riverside Walk diplomatic ease. Catherine donned her sapphire blue dress at the Canadian capital. Emilia Wickstead's two-piece ensemble, featuring a jacket with a nipped-in waist and a thin skirt, perfectly complemented the waters of the Rideau Canal. While William was pointing in the direction of Parliament, she made a joyful sound of laughter and grabbed his hand. Many Canadians took to Facebook to express their admiration for the sweetest royal guide, posting still photographs of the event, along with compliments on Catherine's blue dent style. July 2015, Princess Charlotte's christening, new parent glow. On that particular day in July, Catherine glistened in an ivory Alexander McQueen shift, which had cap sleeves and fluffy brocade, both of which whispered details worthy of a princess. Philip Treacy's matching hat and modest pearl drop earrings completed the ensemble. Immediately after the ceremony, she and William strolled into the courtyard of Sandringham while holding hands. Their soft grasp reflected the sense of solidarity that exists between parents. Both parenting websites and royal forums referred to them as the christening couple, and they posted loving gifs of the event for everyone to see. April 2014, Australia-New Zealand tour, casual romance. Catherine displayed her print diplomacy by donning a Zimmermann eyelet sundress that was clean white and included concealed lemon yellow sunflowers. She wore this in the scorching heat of Darwin. She and William, with their fingers interlaced, examined a bob tree. Their relaxed hands conveyed a sense of contentment that went beyond the realm of ritual. The phrase "Kate in the Wild" was featured prominently in the Australian media, and admirers online raved over the tropical hand-holding and hurried to buy Zimmermann outfits that were almost identical. June 2013, post-baby balcony, return, blooming confidence. Catherine made her way back to the royal balcony 10 weeks after the birth of George. Alexander McQueen's ivory peplum jacket dress, patterned with tonal blue irises throughout, adorned her. Pearl earrings and a saucer hat in the Jane Taylor style completed the costume. The phrase "back and blooming" was written by critics when she accepted William's hand, and the hashtag Iriskate became popular as a way to celebrate her post-baby elegance. February 2012, Orchid Garden Appearance Botanical Diplomacy. A handmade Jenny Packham silk sheath that was splattered with hand-painted purple vanda flowers was the one that Catherine chose to wear in Singapore. She was holding William's hand as they strolled through the gardens, and her sapphire engagement ring was shining brightly in the warm tropical sun. The hashtag orchid dress trended for many hours, and after that, Singaporean internet users named a hybrid orchid after her, thus establishing the moment's history as a botanical and romantic phenomenon. April 2011, Wedding Procession Fairy Tale Union. Catherine, who is now known as Madame Cambridge, sparkled brightly in a McQueen ivory silk gazar gown on that beautiful spring morning. The gown's scooped neckline and lace inset bodice matched the arches of the church. During the process of climbing inside the glass carriage, the pair made one of the most iconic photographs of the decade by holding William's hand. The number of people watching the show increased all across the world. Wedding hashtags reached an all-time high in terms of engagement, and bridal stores reported that sales of lace inset bodices took off overnight. November 2010, engagement announcement: the first hold. Catherine appeared on the steps of St. James's Palace, wearing a simple blue Issa wrap dress, which was the ideal way to showcase her newly acquired sapphire-cut ring. As they smiled for the cameras, her fingers were entwined with William's, and the combination of the ring and their chemistry captivated the attention of the whole globe. Involved, shortly after, Kate left, marking the start of a relationship and a fashion story that would continue to captivate millions for many years. Thanks for taking the time to view the video. We would appreciate it if you could tell us which moment is your favorite. For now, farewell.